And here we are, gathered on a beautiful day with our friends in the Ork universe. We're excited to tell you the news that if you go over to Amazon Prime, you get to watch Blue Iron with your subscription on Amazon Video. Also, you go over to scoutwillkillyou.com, and there's going to be some content there. That sound means that we're getting ready to start the show, so let's go ahead and get started. Woo!
And welcome to The U. Our reviews will kill you. The review show that's gonna whip you into shape. Except we forgot to whip Scott into shape.
Not gonna happen.
But anyway, I am joined by my comrades in arms, the indubitably dubious Noob-Noobiness.
I'm a giant queen, guys!
Look, I'm a closeted racist, and I'm sexist, and selfish, and I dragged us all into my sexist, racist, bad things because I'm stupid.
And then there is the gangsta Scott Keebler.
My intro is better than yours.
Is it though?
It is. This is much better than
My voice is better than yours.
your voice is horrible.
Can you do my voice?
Your voice is like AIDS.
Can you? Well,
It's horrible and it kills people.
oh boy.
Wow, that's a little extreme there.
You just can't do my voice, so you're a little.
I don't
jealous.
want to do your voice.
do your voice.
I still have my testicles.
Hey,
I
noob,
can't
noob.
do your voice.
You know what? Here, have some more cherries.
that fuck. Oh my god!
What are you doing?
I now have 800 cherries in my drink and
What?
a random ice cube.
Oh,
This is now a fucking.
I sucked
cherry-
on those.
it's called the cherry
Jubilee.
bitch.
Cherry Jubilee.
I have like 20 cherries in this drink.
Yeah.
It's
Disgusting.
ridiculous.
Have them explode in your mouth.
So
like that.
this is
cum
gonna get
dumpster
so
you
this
are.
this is gonna get sloppy.
Yeah, you are.
This is gonna be
gross.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's your stomach is not going to be happy with
My
you.
stomach's never happy with me.
You're-
Do you see how I eat? Why do you think I'm in this fucking shape?
Your rectum's going to be even less happy.
That's not. That's what they make Imodium for.
Oh, okay. So it's sun's a nugget today, Noob-Noob.
I'm sucking on a Hershey's. Hold on a second. This is good shit. So, yeah, we got some news. We're still going to talk about... okay, that's a lot of screaming. This is just interrupt Noob-Noob day, isn't it? Wow. That is... So, Marvel, they were going to have it... Motherfucker. They were going to have an Inhumans movie, but they turned it into a shitty TV show instead. You know, Kevin Feige versus Pearl Mutter. I don't know who Pearl Mutter is. Maybe he got a pearl necklace. Gladiator 2. Russell Crowe is totally dead, so I don't know how they're doing that one. Bad Boys 3. Will Smith is in a wheelchair and his marriage is falling apart. I don't know why he's doing Bad Boys 3. He should probably work on his marriage.
They're together forever. Don't say that.
You were really bad at this. You know
You're
that?
bad at being...
I did it one time and proved how easy it is and how.
No,
good
I
this
listened
can
to that
be.
episode. It sucked.
And and you're proving how bad you are.
The only thing you were good at was playing Eminem's Venom. Other than that, you sucked.
Got a venom. Because I met him. I like a venom.
I would dare say Donnie is better than you.
Ooh.
Woo!
What's up, Donnie? We miss you.
Woo!
No,
Actually,
no, we don't.
We really don't.
We missed on
The Simpsons might get less brown. That's going to be interesting.
Jesus.
What, they cleaned that shit up finally?
Oh, wow. Literally. Because brown is the color of shit.
Jesus.
Wow, you are a
What's
fucking genius.
wrong with you? God. Such a
Jesus
cretin.
Christ.
Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
You
you're a piece,
really-
you are a
really
piece
are.
of shit.
Castlevania was a game that they turned into a show that's on Netflix that some of us watched and some of us didn't.
Woo!
Let me guess who didn't.
You?
It wasn't
I'm
me.
gonna guess it's Noob-Noob.
It wasn't me this time.
Did anyone else see Bohemian Rhapsody? The greatest movie of all time? I'm just kidding. It was pretty good, but I'll talk about it more
I thought
later.
the review thing's supposed to happen later on.
Yeah.
I said
Kinda
talk
like
about
you
it
just
more later.
Spoiled it for
Just
everyone.
fucking jumping the gun there.
I said talk. Well, just like sex.
Well, thanks
Talk-
for joining us today. If you like what you heard here today, Wow, dude.
Thank God we don't Twitch stream this because everyone would just look at you and be like, wow, this guy needs to lose some weight.
Yeah. No, I say that every time I look in the mirror.
Yeah, I know.
Since Noob-Noob is white on white.
It's a white on off-white and gray. God damn it.
Good news!
I have good news for you today.
Good news!
Yeah, so let's talk about what should have released this weekend, Marvel's Inhumans.
You mean November 2nd? The
Yeah.
official launch date of that Inhumans movie that is
That
so
never
spectacular.
happened.
That it got released in IMAX about, I don't know, 9 months ago for the television series.
Did they even finish the series on TV or cancel before anything happened?
was
How
like a
many episodes actually made it to TV?
I think
made the
was
whole run.
Yeah, it was a mini series kind of deal.
The first season even end?
It
Yeah,
did.
It ended.
In fact, I heard it ended in a way where they didn't need to make a second.
So they
season.
didn't even bother. They just closed everything down in the first season.
Exactly.
They're like, we know this shit's not coming back. So
it was 8 episodes. They closed out. They closed it.
and they closed it
let's
out.
shut
Said,
this
this
door.
is not coming back.
Let's not do this. We're
We're going to accept the fact that we failed horribly at this.
Yeah, I guess the big thing to illustrate is the in-house fighting at Marvel between Kevin Feige, Kevin Feige, and Ike
Harbor.
Perlmutter, who is the head of Marvel TV. So for those of you who don't know, there's a division. Obviously, everything is owned by Disney, but Marvel itself is a very splintered company because back in the 90s, Marvel sold off most of its rights of its top shelf characters. So that's why the X-Men franchises have nothing to do with
And
the
Fantastic
MCU.
Four.
Fantastic Four,
So
Spider-Man.
who has X-Men now?
Sony.
Sony has X-Men.
No, Sony
Fox.
does not have
Fox?
Fox
Fox has X-Men.
but Fox sold the rights back to Disney.
so Disney has X-Men. Who has Fantastic Four?
Sony.
No, Fox.
Fox. That's
Fox has also
Sony's the only one that
Fantastic
has
Four.
Spider-Man.
Correct.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man's got like 400 characters.
Fox has everyone else.
Yep.
So where's the whole Marvel verse thing?
Marvel is its all. That's why Iron Man, like
Its
it's all
own
D-level
entity.
characters.
It's Marvel's its own entity then.
Marvel Studios, no, they're Marvel
so
is
the Avenger movie is owned by
Disney,
Okay.
but it's produced by Marvel Studios, which that's Kevin Feige, who's the mastermind of all of the the MCU as we know.
So that's so Disney owns the good Marvel universe.
Correct.
Fox owns what is not the good Marvel universe.
Well, they sold it to the good Marvel universe.
Yeah. Which has now put a bunch of movies that are in production in jeopardy.
So now Disney has the monopoly on all this?
Yes.
And that's why Avengers 4 is going to be titled The Wolverine.
Avengers 4 The
not-
Wolverine.
It wasn't Captain Marvel who's going to save everything. It's
Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman and the Wolverine. That's
They're
going to
gonna
make
make
you
you
save.
They're going to make you think it's Captain Marvel, then Wolverine's just going to shove his claws right up her pussy.
Right up fucking
Jesus.
Thanos' ass. Wow, dude.
Jesus.
That's a little fucking
Yeah.
pound me too, motherfucker.
I know. God
A
damn.
little bit, dude.
You're a
Calm
little
down.
edgy today.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's too many cherries.
Maybe you need to back off the fucking cherries, dude.
Wolverine's
This is
going to pop Captain Marvel's cherry.
Wow, dude.
that closeted racist thing is not. It's not so
not so
closeted.
closeted.
anymore.
How is that racist?
It's not closeted at all.
You're just a racist.
That's
said-
sexist.
and sexist
and sexist.
and
That's
racist.
not sexist.
Racist and sexist. And
So-
ignorant.
Well,
Very
so
ignorant.
the point is, there's a big problem now with Marvel TV. Marvel's thinking about going back to streaming, and Marvel TV's all over the place. There's a couple
Like the
FX shows.
DC verse?
Correct, just like the DC verse.
Quick side note, is anyone actually going to get the DC verse and watch any of that?
Titans has been
Well, the
renewed for
problem is,
season 2.
yeah, they keep.
Wait, they actually renewed it for season 2?
Yep.
Yes,
I wanted that canceled just from the fucking screenshots.
Nope. It's
apparently
getting
it's
decent reviews.
getting better.
Yeah, it's getting decent reviews.
Yeah, shockingly.
I hope not.
Shockingly, it's getting decent reviews. So but the problem with that is they didn't dump the whole season in one shot. They're releasing it week by week by week. So there's no point in us reviewing it until they finish
Until
the
it's
season.
over. Then I'll do a 7-day free trial, watch everything, and cancel before I get charged for anything.
And then we'll review it.
Yeah. Which we recommend you do the same thing, dear listeners. Wait for it. Do a 7-day free trial when the season ends. Watch all of it and then cancel. You don't have to pay a fucking dime.
Yeah, we're trying to save you some money out there because that's the concern with the Disney streaming. Now, if they go Marvel, so here's what I'm talking about: is the Netflix shows. We've talked several times about how they've canceled Iron Fist and Luke Cage, and Daredevil season 2 was very good, but apparently the ratings were better than the other shows, but they've been going downhill since Daredevil season 2, which obviously means like the quality was bad.
Yeah,
Defenders
but then
no
Daredevil
good.
season 3 was really good.
It was, but
So
is
it's
it
like
good enough
so
to
confusing.
save?
No,
It's
it's not good
not-
enough to save anything.
I think it's good enough to save Daredevil, but I
Yeah,
don't
just
think
that, nothing else.
Well,
Punisher,
that's-
if Punisher has a good season, you get 2 shows that it'll save, but the rest of them are fucking gone.
Well, that's pretty much what's going on. So you have a fight between Netflix and Marvel Studios, and they're talking about. It doesn't seem like Ike Perlmutter is going to be in charge of the Marvel streaming because, for some strange reason, which I don't know yet, is Kevin Feige keeps commenting on the new shows that will be on Marvel streaming, like a Loki show, a Scarlet Witch show. Neither of those I'm interested in. I find that strange. They also talked another one about a crossover between Bucky and
Falcon.
Yeah.
That
one I might be interested in. But again, he said they're going to be more like the comics than
But,
they
well-
are a TV show.
But will be with the actors that actually play them in the movies?
No one knows yet.
No.
I assume, yeah.
I would
they
assume, but no one knows. They're all supposed to be limited run special series. Like think of it like the Night Manager, where it's like a 6 or 8 run episode of a limited
Oh,
series.
it'll be like a Halloween special of these fucking movies.
It's just
like
think of it
a-
like a long
Yeah,
Mini
they'll do like
series?
like a
Christmas
mini-
special.
Yes, like
An Avengers Christmas special.
Like a Hallmark Christmas movie.
or like
Where Bucky and Falcon go gay and get married.
maybe.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Bucky gets cancer. Falcon's
Wow.
like, no, I love
Just-
you.
Just
I'll go get rats and feed them to you. I'm a
Rats?
falcon. I don't know.
he's
Isn't that
a
what
falcon.
falcons eat?
I don't know where you're going with any of this. I have no idea.
Yeah.
A very special moment in the universe.
The Marvel
A
universe.
true love story between 2 characters that you have grown to love.
Then have grown to love each other.
Through tragedy and loss and love and life. And cancer. Because
Okay.
cancer is always horrible.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And, we're always trying to give you the best value here at OrkU. We want you to make sure you're not wasting money. It'll be fascinating to see what happens with Netflix if they start losing these Marvel shows. I know that was one of the reasons. Like obviously they have a couple other marquee shows, but they've lost several of them, and now they're courting some controversy with some of the others. They've canceled a whole bunch of stuff. They canceled House of Cards. They have they canceled the
that
late
was
night
just a long time
shows.
coming. All they did, they kept House of Cards on for one more season so people could keep their jobs.
Yeah, but they canceled the Joel McHale.
That was happening once. What's his name got caught diddling that kid?
Yeah, but aside from that, they also they canceled the Joel McHale show. They canceled the Michelle Wolf show. They've gone through a whole slew of cancellations, and now there's people who are, for once, mad at Netflix about the new Sabrina the witch show.
getting decent
the
reviews.
Adventures of Sabrina. I enjoyed it. I liked
The
it.
old one or the new one?
The new one.
Did you get to the teenage orgy yet?
Who
Yeah.
doesn't love
Oh,
teenage
you got
orgies?
there?
Fuck yeah, I got there. I fucking spanked like 3
Oh,
times.
he got
during
there and
that.
got off there.
I got
Oh,
there
okay.
a few times. Dude, the cleanup was insane.
Oh my God! Don't
Like,
use a black light in Scott's house.
It was all like I had to wipe the ceiling down.
yeah. Got sticky.
There is no way you watched Sabrina the Teenage Witch
I did.
show.
I did. I
How many
fucking
episode?
throttled through. I did the whole fucking thing.
up
No,
and down
you-
motion.
I binged it. I
Are you
fucking
serious?
binged the new adventures of, or the what is it? The something adventures.
I don't
of
know.
Sabrina?
You watched it. You
I
would
forget.
know.
No, it's Sabrina. It's the terrifying or the weird.
You sure
or-
you didn't
or
watch the
something
porn
adventures.
version?
Well, no, later.
You watched
like
the
I
actual-
watched I watched Sabrina. Then I went to Pornhub and searched Sabrina and found some other stuff.
Hold on. The man who has no time decided to watch The Adventures of the Teenage
Where's
Witch,
your review
Sabrina.
for our Instagram page?
Yeah, where's your
motherfucker?
review?
I don't remember that much.
What happened in the show?
Did she
She's
turn into
a
a
witch.
cat?
Do you remember the teenage orgy?
She's a witch. And yeah, there was a teenage orgy. They were in the fucking mines.
What?
Yeah. They went down in the mines. They did a little teenage orgy thing. It was a fucking plot to get back at some douchebag fucking football players.
Jesus Christ.
There you go. So yeah, I watched it. I know it.
Wow. So,
Anyway.
since we're...
I
again-
liked it. She's
Okay.
cute. She's a great actress. I liked her. The girl who plays Sabrina,
She was great in The
fucking great.
Black Coat's Daughter.
and she was good in this fucking series too.
I have not seen it. I think the thing is originally...
And it wasn't a fucking teenage orgy. It wasn't even close. I don't know where you're getting your facts, buddy.
That was what the Family Advisory Board complained about to Netflix
The
about...
Family Advisor Board's a bunch of pussies.
Okay, I'm just telling you, it's a story on Fox News.
Yeah, no, it was like a fucking 20-second thing where there was nothing. There was nothing. There was no nudity. It was some like kissing, but then they made the girls look like fucking zombies, and no, it was ridiculous that they're complaining about that.
So, because the original show was with what, Melissa Joe Hart?
Yeah.
And it was like a family show. Does this seem like a family show to you?
No, it was not a family show.
Okay.
It was actually had some moments that were actually kind of not scary, but
Creepy.
it was a thriller. There were some creepy moments. It was a thriller. There was some action. It was a good story. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll give you a fucking review for your Instagram there.
Would you
Beavers.
Our Instagram?
enjoy Gladiator 2 or Bad Boys 3 more than Sabrina?
Oh, look at somebody trying to fucking transition us over.
Oh, I know. Smooth, right?
I guess we were talking too long on that.
Unlike your
Smooth
chest.
operator. Yeah, does anyone have any interest in Gladiator 2 or Bad Boys 3?
He
Like,
died.
Why?
How can you have a Gladiator 2 that everyone's dead?
Spoiler
But it's
alert.
following Maximus's. Oh no, Maximus was Russell Crowe's character. This is following Lucius, the son of Lucilla, the nephew of Commodus, which was Joaquin Phoenix's character. So the nephew, Commodus.
Yeah. No.
Why? Who
No
would
one
make
cares.
this? No.
It's not even close to the original Gladiator story.
No.
Ridley Scott wants more money.
Well,
Ridley Scott's made
that
like
explains
5
it.
billion movies. He doesn't need more money.
He wants more.
He always wants more money. That's the thing. When you have money, you want more money.
Oh, boy.
More money. More money. More
Maybe
money.
they'll just have a
And-
ghost Russell Crowe come back.
Then
and-
what?
With running,
then it'll just
running
be,
running his fingers through the grass.
Yeah, and then it'll be like The Last Jedi Part 2.
Yeah, one of the best Star Wars movies ever made. So
Well, Bad Boys 3, is that just a cash grab? Is Martin Lawrence even alive?
yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Everyone's still alive.
I love
I
Bad
meant
Boys
real
1 and
life.
2.
Yeah, in real life. I mean, granted, their careers aren't so much alive. But
Will Smith's
yeah,
career
they're
is
Will
still
Smith's
alive.
still pretty good. Martin Lawrence not so much.
He was a fantastic comedian.
Jada Smith, is it Jada Pinkett Smith?
Yes.
Yep.
The wife
Yep.
does a
Talk
show where like she gets real about life and love and life and the things that life brings.
Did you review that show too there, Scott?
No, I didn't fucking listen to it.
Then
Have
why?
you just been secretly
I just
watching
heard,
a bunch
I just
of
heard
stuff?
people talking about it.
He just watches stuff and doesn't tell anyone, even though we do a review show for a living.
I don't want you assholes knowing what goes on in my life.
I still can't get over that you watch that show.
Nah, I don't want you knowing what I do.
That's the.
This is my me time.
Oh,
This
okay.
is my time.
This is
for
me too, but
if
it's
I'm
really
gonna
just-
sit down with a glass of wine and watch Sabrina, that's my business, not yours, motherfucker.
Is it white
All
wine?
right? It's fucking red wine.
Really? Because I
Because
would
it's
have
the
thought.
color
It
of
was,
blood.
Oh my god.
I would have thought it was white wine.
It's the color of blood and
What?
evil.
White wine.
It's evil red blood and wine. I
What?
pour vodka in my wine to make it stronger.
That is trashy.
you got it.
Yes, I am.
That's
You and
real
your
trashy.
friend
I
decide to
don't
drink
want you knowing what goes on in my life.
white wine.
Is it jug handle wine?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Actually comes in a jug.
Oh boy. Box
White
wine.
wine.
But what I do is I pour it out of the jug into a box. It starts to soak through the cardboard, so you have to drink it really fast.
So instead of you rebox it instead of unboxing.
yeah, well, I go to U-Haul, I get a bunch of those boxes, and then I fucking pour wine in it and have to drink really fast so it doesn't all pour out.
Yeah, I think you missed the point of box wine.
Yeah.
Okay, so nobody
By the
cares
way,
about those
no
sequels,
one cares
huh?
about fucking that, and the Bad Boy themes have been playing the whole time, and no
Okay.
one cares about that either.
Yeah.
Bad
all right.
Boys 1 and 2 were good movies.
No, they weren't.
No, 1 was a fun movie. 2 was stupid.
Was
Hi,
2,
Gabrielle,
did that
you-
one, is that the
I
one
don't
that's-
remember what happened in 2.
Didn't it start in Brazil or something like that, in that slum in Brazil, that famous slum?
Oh, are you doing Fast and Furious references again?
No, I think it genuinely Bad Boys 2 started in the
Nope,
Yeah,
it's
no
in
idea.
Miami the entire
Rio
time.
de Janeiro.
I don't
no?
think so. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it did.
It could have been.
You could probably look it up.
That's too much.
Just be like first scene in Bad Boys 2.
It ends in a pool.
no.
It ends in a pool. Does it end in a pool?
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Always
just
ends in a
watching
pool.
the
Semen.
YouTube video with the
it's so
song.
masculine.
It showed the two guys floating in the pool,
I could have. Wait, you mean I don't care?
interacting with each other as they tend to do.
I no
Yeah.
longer care.
Yeah.
Sabrina was a good show.
You know what people do care about? That the Simpsons are becoming less racist because who still watches
Simpsons
the
have never
Simpsons?
been racist.
They're very racist.
They're not.
They don't.
They're not racist.
They don't depict.
It's not like they have a character with a very thick accent who.
Well, would that make Willie racist too?
Who's Willie?
You see, whether igloo, hut, or lean-to, or a geodesic dome, there's no structure I have been to which I'd rather call my home. Hello!
There's nothing racist about that.
First arrived, you were all
And it's a white dude doing the voice.
It is a white dude doing the voice.
Yeah.
Your quirks, Maggie with her eyes so bright, Marge with hair by Frank Lloyd Wright, Lisa Canfield, loss of
I
eyes,
don't
Marge
know
said
what to
that
say
lies,
about it.
Homer said
I don't
that
know.
lies,
It's
Apu is essentially just saying the Simpsons wants India to burn and die.
No,
a
what-
losing argument either way you go about it. You either pro or con Abu. It doesn't matter. You're going to lose the argue.
Are we talking about the tiny monkey from
Yeah.
the Aladdin movie?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
isn't that who we're talking about the whole time?
Abu was adorable.
Yeah, they weren't going to have Apu in the new movie. The new
got the
Aladdin, the live action remake of Aladdin.
Abu is the monkey, and Apu is from The Simpsons.
Oh my God, those B's and P's sound
Apu
exactly the
is
same.
Racist.
And taking Apu is something that Scott does
And
frequently.
And I'm just still looking for the D.
I don't know.
Wait, what?
Are you really
Wait,
looking for D?
wait,
I
what?
thought Noob-Noob was looking for D.
No,
I got that D in Japan. That
Hey.
big white D.
we know that. We heard that in the last episode.
That nacho cheese D.
You got a ton of that.
so
fucking-
stanky.
They got a ton of that fucking nacho fucking D.
I'm trying not to spit my drink out.
Oh yeah. My tall white friend just rubbed his dick with his
Tall
nacho
white D.
cheese.
Come on.
Oh,
Slapped me in
God.
the face with it while I slept.
Yeah, baby.
You were the one who said he passed out. Did
I
you slap?
I woke up startled, but
I was
aroused.
gonna say, did you slap your tiny white D in his
Yeah.
face?
He poured some
over
sugar
here.
on me with his Def Leppard.
Oh
We're gonna
God.
come on over. and
Oh
look for
yeah.
the-
What were we talking?
He
Okay.
put it in my fat bottom, girl.
Oh yeah, noob.
Gave me somebody
So
to love.
Simpsons are gonna get rid of the Apu
We're
character
gonna
according
get
to
some
an
egg
executive
rolls over
producer,
here.
and
Another one bit the dust.
we can move on from that news story. Jesus.
What? Nobody cares about Apu?
No,
what is
I
your
know we
thing?
don't.
Scott's right. If you like the character, he's a classic character who's been around forever, and you don't think it's racist, and you're fine with it, you're going to lose on that side.
Half of racism is admitting that you're the one who's actually racist.
Yeah.
Scott.
Okay.
It,
Are you trying to tell us something,
the,
Scott?
the argument in most racism,
We
most
gonna
people
bring up Luke
feel
Cage again, Scott?
most people feel awkward about racism because they don't want to admit that they're the ones who are actually racist.
Just like you felt awkward saying you hated Luke Cage. 'cause
I
he was
don't
too
like
black.
Luke Cage because it's a fucking soap opera. You're the one who's racist. You're the one that said that's a bad show because it was all black people. That's your fault.
I don't know.
You're the one that
Felix.
said that. I never said that. I said it's a bad show because it's a bad storyline and they drag on and on and on.
Are you saying
You're the one that would rather see an all-white cast?
He
You
was
are
hoping-
an asshole.
he
You
was
are
hop-
a racist asshole.
He was hoping they would whitewash Luke Cage. Is that what you're saying?
That's all new want to be like. You know, this show would be a lot better if there's a bunch of white people.
If Luke Cage
What's wrong
did,
with you?
If Luke Cage did whiteface, would that be bad?
I don't know
I don't think
anymore.
that's inappropriate.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just glad we don't have, people who actually care about what we say. I don't know. Oh, Can we move to something else? We don't stand for anything.
Let's talk about another
We're
show with
just
white people. What do we
useless.
got, Noob-Noob?
That's animated people. I guess they're white. Castlevania?
Well, they're white because they're vampires and they have no blood in their bodies. So
Okay.
There's black vampires.
there is black vampires and there's a black
none,
lead
There's
character.
none in this show.
No, there is. There's a black
there's that,
lead character.
but
Isaac.
he's human.
He is human.
Yeah,
Isaac.
there's a black human guy, but no black vampires.
He's one of the coolest dudes in the.
He is pretty fucking awesome.
No
Yeah, he's a
vampires?
What's a vampire?
Black vampire?
No. And no glittery vampires
There
either.
might
Thank
be.
God
There
for that.
seems to be vampires from around the world. So there are all sorts of ethnicities.
there was like a Viking vampire.
There were others than that.
There was some Asian vampires.
I think what's crucial to understand about the Castlevania anime on Netflix is what it does for whips.
Oh,
What
it
exactly
does a
does
lot.
it do for whips?
I have a clip from the show itself, which I can go ahead and play here. It's
Let's hear this.
directly from where is it? There it is.
Castlevania.
Yourself, Dracula, or I'll tear Castlevania from its very foundation.
Dracula's the least of your worries, Simon Belmont.
Simon Belmont, of course, the main character.
A whip? I hope you brought something more powerful.
Which happens to be his favorite weapon.
Ow! Holy crow, that hurt! I can't feel my damn fingers!
Take me to your master.
Okay, down! Just take it easy with the whip. I don't think my hand works anymore. I can't even make a fist. Don't you realize how loud that is?
Give it again, Belmont. Do you know your father died in exactly
This
that
is Dracula, of course.
What's that? A whip? You hit the tip. You son of a bitch. The tip.
That can cause permanent damage, actually.
Woo!
What kind of a sadist uses a whip?
I don't think that's from the actual show there, Scott. I think that's from Robot
That
Chicken.
may be from something else that wasn't this show, actually.
Woo!
I would play that game.
I'm not gonna lie, but actually,
You'd play that game?
Hell yeah!
I've only played like one or two Castlevania games. They were all right. They were kind of hard.
The Castlevania games were actually pretty fucking awesome.
What is it? Symphony of the Night.
Since the original one, the original NES Castlevania, they were great games.
Symphony of the Night's one of the best games ever made. It's interesting because there are tributes to the old to the obviously it's based on a game, but like Dracula's castle is weird because it's like a castle and then it's an inverted castle on top of the castle.
Yeah, it's a castle.
That's pretty cool.
It's Castleception.
Yeah,
Castception.
Castception.
Do they have the giant blowhorn going off every time?
What blowhorn?
No,
From Inception, like.
no, just blowies,
And just
Blowies.
whips.
just blowies,
whip.
and lots of whips.
Woo!
Oh, my tip. But yeah, surprisingly, a Netflix series that's very little episodes, so they don't have problem with too much bloating. It's only 4 episodes for the first season, only 8 episodes for the second. So
Well, the first season was definitely an experimental season. Where,
Yeah.
you know, they
4
put it out there to
episodes.
see if they got interest in it, and they got enough where a second season came from it. I liked it. I thought it was fun. You said it got a little slow there in the middle, though, right?
Yeah, I fell asleep during the second episode because it's weird. It's like
I'll wake your ass up.
Woo! Oh! Yeah! Woo! It's it's like very vampire politics, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. It's good though. The animation's fantastic. The voice acting's superb.
It does slow down for a second while they're trying to explain a little backstory. They do bring in like the super whip very suddenly and abruptly, but I thought it was well done. It was fun.
Yeah, I liked it, and I would think it will get it. It's hard to tell if it'll get another season. It's got really good ratings.
I'll give it 5 whippings.
Out of 5?
Yes, 5 out of 5.
What's the audience score?
the audience score, I mean, there's not that many reviews since it's a TV show on Netflix. 89%. The audience score is 90%, so it's pretty good.
They
A lot
seem
of
to
people
like
said
it.
the visuals were quite good, so I never watched it, so I wouldn't
And
know.
Layla from Dexter is one of the voices. Yes.
Layla?
Yeah, the girl, the arsonist, Dexter girlfriend. Yeah, she's one of the stars of season 2, not season 1. So there's Castlevania. Yeah, it was fun. Good.
It
Good
looks
stuff.
decent. Would you play the game? Would you recommend playing the game or watching the show if you had to pick one?
Did you play
Symphony of the Night.
any other than the original NES version? I only played the original NES version. I didn't get to play the later versions. And there are a couple. There was a SNES version, couple other ones.
There's
a
no
shit ton of them.
Yeah, but there's no modern versions of the game, are there? I don't think so.
Yeah, there's one for the PS3 and Xbox 360, Lord of Shadows series.
Where were you fucking last week when we were talking video games
In
with this shit?
when were we? Oh, I don't know. Where was I?
I don't know.
Japan. You weren't
didn't
fucking
tell
here,
us
apparently.
dick
Was I
about
in-
nothing.
You were
Was I
too
in
busy
Japan?
playing on your fucking phone, is where you were.
I was playing a game on my phone.
No, he was just swimming in the pool.
Oh boy. Anyway, I hope you bald more. So
Don't
yeah.
worry, it's coming for you, buddy.
No, I don't think so.
I see
Castlevania.
patches in the hair
I
there.
will fucking smack the shit. out of
I
you.
actually see bald
I
spots.
think I
in
saw
the
some
beard.
grays too.
Did you trim your beard up? Was it getting too puby for you?
Eat your cherries.
Really?
Oh my God!
You
There's
really-
just a pile of cherries.
It's a pile of cherries
It's
in the fucking glass.
disgusting.
Dude, do I need to
Christ.
teach you how to fucking trim a fucking beard?
I don't trim my
Oh,
beard.
that would be
Look
sensual.
at the underside scruff, just a little too fucking long for everything else. He's got. How do you have a fucking cowtail on your fucking beard?
What are you talking about? It's just
You have
on
a
the fucking
cowtail.
very bottom. You got a
Yeah.
fucking tail on the bottom of your beard sticking out.
How do you do that?
no, I don't.
Yes,
yeah,
you do.
Where?
Right there, you're
Right,
playing
you're
with
touching it right
it.
now.
Right there.
It's just a beard.
No,
No.
you got a fucking tail.
It's not a rat tail. It's a cow tail.
Isn't that what it's called when you have that little fucking tuft of hair stick up the back of your head?
Probably.
Oh
It's-
my
it's
god.
Or it's alfalfa.
a shark's fin, maybe.
He's going for the shark's fin.
So Bohemian
Really
Rhapsody
good.
came out this weekend.
Did it?
About Queen, not just me.
Yes, this
As a
is a movie
cross-dresser.
about you.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury, knew who that guy was for sure before I saw this
Did you
movie.
not know who Queen was before you saw the movie?
I
Had
knew
no
who
idea.
Queen- Yeah.
You had no idea about Queen before this movie.
I know who Queen was.
No, you didn't.
I didn't really know
Could
much
you
about
name
Freddie
more
Mercury.
than 3 songs?
Bohemian Rhapsody, because the movie is named Bohemian Rhapsody.
All right, that's the one Givey.
Fat Bottom Girl.
Okay.
Another
All right.
one bites the dust.
Okay.
Somebody to love.
Which Another One Bites the Dust is not the name of the song, douche.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
We Will Rock You. Another One Bites the Dust. Isn't that the name of the song?
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah. Fucking asshole. Yeah. So that's like 6 songs.
Audience really liked it.
Yeah, the tomato meter for the critics, not so much. 59%.
I think they
That's
disagree with the accuracy of the movie. And from everything I've been told, it's Remy Malek's performance is fantastic, and then everything else kind of sucks donkey balls.
Well, that's why it's good to not know anything about the history of the band, because then you just like it.
It's just good. You just like it.
Yeah.
Audience score is 94%. I mean, that's pretty exceptional. Did it make any money?
Although I'm pretty sure that 94% probably is mostly from Queen fans.
Yeah, it's projected to make $45 million and be number 1 this weekend. So
it'll beat
it's
out
doing
all
pretty good.
all the horror movies.
And whatever it is right now, you can do your own search to see where it is right now, considering that this episode is not being recorded on the day you're listening to it.
Yeah.
The opening weekend, it was 45
Opening
mil.
weekend.
And
its production budget was only 52, so it's going to make its money back within the first week.
were there any spoilers? Anything you want to spoil about the movie?
He dies of AIDS. It's a
that
biopic.
really-
Is it a spoiler?
Is that really a spoiler?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you also know Sacha Baron Cohen was supposed to play Freddie Mercury originally?
Yeah, and then he
I'm
bounced
glad
out of the
that
project.
didn't fucking happen.
Yeah, I don't know how that would have went, because he looks more similar to Freddie Mercury, I guess.
Then Remy Malek.
Yeah, but he's way more
but
douchey than Freddie
Rami
Mercury
Malek
was.
was absolutely fantastic. He was the best part of the movie.
But I don't know. Sacha Baron Cohen's a better
He was
actor than you probably give him credit for.
No, he's a good actor. I don't think he's a bad actor. I just really like
I only
Rami
know him
Malek.
from the
Borat.
That's it.
He's
all I
done a
know
lot
him
of
from.
other stuff.
Like what?
He only in his new show he only plays like 18 different characters
in one show.
Yeah.
So name 4 Sacha Baron Cohen projects.
Ollie G in the house.
Ollie G in the house.
Borat.
Borat. He did Bruno.
Fuck you, Noob-Noob.
And he also did
Les Mis.
And he was also in the movie with Johnny Depp, the Barber of Fleet Street. What the hell is that? Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
Oh.
Also in
Yeah.
Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of stuff.
Oh,
He's in more stuff.
he plays the other
The
driver.
French
Dude, yeah.
The French
driver.
Oh, no shit.
Ricky Bobby?
Oh, I
Ricky Bobby?
kind of do like him then.
Yeah, he's better than you think he is.
Say the crepes.
Must be.
Pancakes.
You think he's a douche.
He is a douche.
Pancakes.
I think he's a douche just from the Borat character.
Yeah.
I think he's a what do you call that? A provocateur, because like he's got that show now where he was trying to catch all those politicians.
All he was just trying to fuck with
and-
people.
Yeah, yeah. He's like a more upscale version of Jackass.
Kinda, yeah. I don't know. I still Rami Malek from Mr. Robot. I think he's a fantastic actor, and he was the best part of the movie by far.
He always looks like he's freaked out though.
I think he's just like a weird kind of personality in real life, and he just channels it well when he acts.
Or he's just being himself.
Yeah, like he just seems awkward in real life.
Was he different from Mr. Robot?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Okay, so he
Yeah.
could play different characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was I didn't really know anything about Freddie Mercury, so I didn't know he had the whole wife thing before he came out, that he was engaged.
She was a beard.
And that
Yeah.
they became
Kind of like your beard. It's got a little tail at the bottom of it.
rip your goddamn beard off right now.
You do know that if you rip any of this beard out, I'm allowed to murder you.
Oh god! And then those cherries are going somewhere you don't want them to go.
I will fucking open your chest and pour cherries into it.
He's gonna roast you over a spit.
But the movie glossed over, it seemed like, a lot of his personal
joke's
stuff.
on you, since I
Jesus
bit you,
Christ.
just like Freddie Mercury, you now have AIDS.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've had
jeez.
that. My mom gave it to me when she birthed me.
Oh, I thought you got it in Japan.
Probably that too.
From
Well,
your-
that's different.
From,
That's Japan AIDS.
From your white man sleeve.
Japades. So, like
Japanese.
deserpies. Like deserpies. But yeah, I don't know too much about Freddie Mercury's personal life and all the Queen back history, but it seemed like they
It's
glossed
funny
over.
because as a queen, I think that you would know a lot more.
Jesus Christ Almighty! I know their songs clearly, like 6 of them. They do a great thing of just showing montages of songs.
What do you think about that show about drag queens with RuPaul?
What?
Yeah, isn't that one of your favorite shows? RuPaul's drag show or whatever it is.
No.
Drag race?
Drag Race, RuPaul.
No.
Dragon Ball Z.
Weren't you trying to?
No, God!
Weren't you trying to get onto that show?
No, God,
I don't know
please,
what
no,
show
no.
to which you refer.
RuPaul's Drag Race,
I don't know who Ruth Paul is.
where you can dress like a woman.
RuPaul?
Search RuPaul.
Ruth Paul.
RuPaul.
One thing we
Ru.
didn't talk about
Are
with
you?
Bohemian Rhapsody, by the
Paul.
way, was there any... Did you realize that Bryan Singer and the controversy with him?
I know he got fired, and right towards the end, I love this song. But why did he get fired? I don't know.
He is also part of the Me Too movement for young gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, he got
Wait.
pounded at me too.
Singer was a Pound Me Too guy.
Yeah.
Yes, because he, like, there's a rumor, strictly a rumor, that the reason why the guy who played Cyclops in X-Men got killed off was because he refused to cooperate with Bryan Singer.
Oh.
So he killed him in...
And when you mean cooperate, you mean like in the butt, right?
Mouth stuff. At least
Oh,
mouth
just
stuff.
mouth stuff.
I mean...
Oh, so not full cooperation, just partial cooperation.
I mean, there's an article from Vanity Fair where it says Bryan Singer was reportedly up to his old tricks on the Bohemian Rhapsody set. And the reason why he got booted was for his bad behavior.
Yeah. Just because the character you're portraying is gay doesn't mean you're allowed to get away with that shit.
Well, you just, look, don't take advantage of people in general. Like, just don't, like, I don't care if it's guys or girls or whoever.
That's why there's a simple mantra, and I don't care who you are, what religion, what belief you have, what political fucking whatever. Here's a simple mantra you should follow. Don't be an asshole.
Or the golden rule would be nice, too.
That's the golden rule. Don't be an asshole. Unlike Noob-Noob, who prefers the golden shower.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
He did reportedly throw like electrical equipment at people on the set, and there were fights between him and Rami Malek.
Well, then he doesn't know the golden rule.
Maybe he tried to do butt stuff with Rami Malek.
I don't know
Who's
that much about him.
Tried to put it in his Mr. Robot.
Apparently, he's not credited as a producer anymore. And
He's credited as a director. He gets the directing credit, I believe.
I think because he had to, because he physically directed it.
Most, like 95% of it.
Producers are just like, that's a way to get paid.
Yeah,
You know?
producer doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah, there's supposedly, it's weird because he's Esquire was circulating rumors that he was going to drop they were going to drop a piece on him about sexual misconduct allegations. But he's apparently planning on making another movie, like an adaptation of Red Sonja, which
Nobody cares.
I suppose.
Is it
You
going
don't
to be
even
better
know
than
what Red
Bohemian
Sonja
Rhapsody?
is.
No, it's not going to be better than Bohemian Rhapsody.
Red Sonja?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna overdose on fucking cherries over here.
That's so stupid. Why are you eating those stupid cherries?
Eat them all.
It's the
you
healthiest thing
dirty
I've
girl.
had in a week.
Oh,
Cherries are fruit.
But
yeah, you're
Maybe.
No, I-
Just on days that end in Y.
cherries. You're a
Yes.
cherry.
Yes.
You're
I'm a fruit.
And you're a peach. I never said you're a fruit. I said
Yeah,
you're
you
a
did.
cherry
I'm
and a
fruit.
peach.
I'm only a fruit on weekends.
another big controversy in this movie was the CGI crowds.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that was
How was that?
So that was for the I assume
Live Aid?
You're 55 years old or older, probably in an old age home. Were you alive for the Live Aid concert?
I don't know
No?
or believe so. Something like what? 1.6 billion people watched it. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't remember it. So
they recreated
maybe
that
it never happened.
It definitely happened. There was a lot of AIDS.
Live AIDS.
And they filled Wembley Stadium
AIDS
with
that were alive.
hundreds of thousands of people, and clearly you're not going to hire hundreds of thousands of people for extras, so it's CGI.
I have heard other media outlets talking about this show, and they're saying, like, they take a lot of freedoms, a lot of royalties,
Creative license.
licensing with a lot of this movie. But by the time you get to Live 8, you're completely into the movie, and you're enjoying it for what it is.
Oh, it's a very bombastic and entertaining movie,
Yeah,
especially if you
it's-
like their music.
It tells the story, but it's not accurate the entire time. They
Well,
do
they-
take a lot of creative licensing with it.
They do miss one big controversy for Queen that I understand is Queen actually got in trouble for playing Sun City while apartheid was still in South Africa. Was that something they talked about in the movie?
No, what was that?
So I don't remember when this was exactly, but when South Africa was under apartheid, there was a resort called Sun City that was exclusively white.
What's apartheid?
You don't know what apartheid is?
That's when the tide is coming back in.
Oh man, do I really have to give everyone a history lesson? You're really making me bring everyone down with a history lesson.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. South Africa
I
was
just
not
have to look later what is apartheid is.
okay. Yeah. So South Africa is not a nice place. It was like still they
Yeah, I
had
learned that from Lethal Weapon.
a law of segregation.
Yes.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon helped us
Lethal
with
Weapon
this.
did that. Yeah, I remember that when Danny Glover was Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon? Not Mel Gibson, the other guy, the black guy.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was gonna go, and the guy's like, "You can't go to Africa. You're black."
Yeah, so Queen played a run of shows at it's not Botswana. I forget where it is, but it's in this resort called Sun City, and it's basically it's just Afrikaners who are the white race in Africa that controlled all of Africa while they subjugated and segregated the Africans, and it was a big thing. Like, I remember there were songs about, like, we're not gonna play Sun City. Like, it was a big thing. Like, they ended up shutting down Sun City, but Queen was one of the bands that still went there and got paid, where there was like a national ban. I don't know. In the 80s, there was a bunch of songs about Africa and fixing Africa and
So
trying
Queen
to
went
change
and played
stuff.
there and got a bunch of like shit for it.
Yeah, and the fact that they were ignorant to to apartheid
to the
was
the plight of the people.
yeah, it was pretty damning. People were really pissed at them, and they didn't, they're supposed to be some of the smartest people in rock because there's like an astrophysicist in the band.
Yeah,
and
the hell are their names? Brian.
No,
Brian May.
Singer directed.
Brian May was a astrophysicist.
yeah,
The other guy was a dentist. Ben Hardy, Roger Taylor, who's played by Ben Hardy, he was a dentist. The other guy studied electrical engineering.
like they're supposed
Deacon,
to be smart
John Deacon.
people, yet they were completely ignorant.
The one guy was a gynecologist.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, but I guess that's one of the things.
That's where the song "Fat Bomb Girls" came from. The guy
I
was
see.
a
There you go.
gynecologist.
I see the
and
connection.
he was writing about his studies,
his vocation.
and that's where you got.
So
But,
I just think that they ignored some of the sins, and some of the gay community has been very annoyed about the movie as well, as far as it being controversial, because they felt like they glossed over him coming out as gay and all those different things.
They definitely didn't emphasize it. They just kind of show it to, like, they insinuate that he kind of went rampant on his tours and, hooked up with a bunch of guys.
Although there's no proof, like, he may actually be bisexual, because obviously he cared a great deal about that woman.
Yeah, Mary.
And there are other stories of him being with women, so maybe he went both ways. But I think the gay community was annoyed because he was kind of an icon for them, and they really just
But that's the
ignored
thing.
it.
Do you think if they focus a little more on the gay aspect, that there will be other people more outraged over this movie?
I think they were afraid they would sell less tickets.
I think there would definitely be a backlash. That's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't things.
And they didn't want to paint Queen in any sort of negative picture because they avoided the apartheid thing too.
Yeah.
So
It was also, this movie was overseen by Roger Taylor and Brian May, so they helped with the direction of the movie.
So they weren't going to emphasize anything negative about anybody in any of this.
Yeah, that was the movie was kind of hunky-dory for the most part, other than the time when Freddie Mercury, I didn't even know that, went to Munich for a couple years, did some solo shit.
Oh, they never. That's another inaccuracy. They just made stakes for the sake of stakes. They never actually broke up the band like that. That's not actually accurate.
Oh, well then.
Well, that was one of those creative things that they did.
They decided to
Add
work on
story.
solo projects, but they never officially broke up the band, and they still continued working. In fact, I think they put out music up until almost 2 weeks before he died.
But it is. I mean, Freddie Mercury is probably one of the most creative and talented musical geniuses of all time.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, the guy was good.
I
I
also
think
didn't know his back, I forget, he's not Pakistani. He's some sort of, I thought he was just English. He's not just
no.
English. His real name's like Farouk something. I forget what it is.
he was an
but-
immigrant.
Yeah.
And it's a great story. That
Kick his ass out then. There ain't no room for immigrants in today's America.
Okay, Trump.
He's not America.
There's no American.
But I think his story is fascinating, but how shocking his death was to the world I don't know that was emphasized enough in the movie either. Like, it was literally people were stunned that he died. And you have to remember, this is like before the AIDS epidemic was really noticed, and people didn't quite understand it. And he was very much, he didn't want anyone to know anything about it. He hid being sick from the band for over 2 years.
Yeah, he was a very private person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way. See, I wish the roles could be reversed. Like, Magic lived from AIDS, we'd rather have Freddie Mercury live.
Oh my God!
That's because Freddie Mercury didn't know about the whole inject the money into your veins and you live forever.
He didn't inject enough money into.
Well, that
his
was
veins.
before. Like, the magic thing happened afterwards, I believe, right?
Yes, before after he before who died? You're saying like
Freddie
he died?
Mercury got AIDS and died first, and then Magic got it later when there was more advancements.
No, they both had AIDS at the same time.
I don't
right?
know about that. That all sounds like fake news to me.
I just honestly don't know the timeline there.
He got it in the late 80s.
If only somebody had the internet where they would look up something like this.
You know he's going to Google, when did Magic Johnson die of AIDS?
Not
Even
die
though
of
he's
AIDS.
not dead.
Johnson
and
get
something will come up.
AIDS.
Do you know when Freddie Mercury died?
91.
So when did Freddie Mercury die?
91.
When did he get Magic
when
Johnson
did Johnson get AIDS?
declare he had AIDS?
I'm trying to look that up. Because I'm going to be really pissed. if-
91.
Oh,
So
November 7th of 1991.
son of a
so
bitch.
Freddie died and Magic got AIDS the same year.
Coincidence? Allegedly?
That's
oh boy.
a bunch of bullshit.
Oh boy.
I think we're gonna have to look into this. We're gonna have to put the Noob-Noob investigative team on this.
That's for another episode.
Oh my god!
But in any
We're gonna have
case,
to make the Noob-Noob investigation.
the
team.
movie,
Would you recommend it?
100%. It glosses over a lot of the negative features of both Freddie and Queen. It's mainly hunky-dory, shows off all their best songs. It's really cool. When you get to the Live Aid concert, it's fantastic. Doesn't emphasize his death at all. You get hints of everything.
So it's a celebration of life.
Kinda, yeah.
That's
It's-
okay.
Yeah.
I can accept that.
It's more positive and I guess glosses over the negative facts.
HIV positive.
Yep.
I can't believe I made that joke.
Although it did seem like Freddie Mercury was kind of a lonely guy.
What do you
So-
mean like he just didn't feel like he was a he felt like he was didn't he was a millionaire surrounded by all these people who loved and cared about him. He was in a band. You got the feeling
Yeah, but
he was
even though
lonely?
you're a billionaire and you have a shit ton of money and you're surrounded by people all the time, you can still be lonely.
I guess you could.
Just ask Noob-Noob.
Yeah, well,
The little known fact about Noob-Noob is that the guy actually has a lot of fucking money.
yes.
But he's very lonely.
Very lonely.
Extremely lonely.
Well, I mean, it's not like he's Scrooge McDuck and can swim in a
No,
pool of
no,
money.
no.
I mean, he could swim in a pool, but
He swims
not
in
a
pools
pool
all the
of
time,
money.
just not money.
Just not a money pool.
No, not a money pool.
Uh-huh.
If only.
If only.
If
I hope both of
only
you motherfuckers
he
get
could
AIDS.
swim.
Wow. God damn.
You know, Noob-Noob, we do sympathize with you, though. We know how it's difficult being a queen,
Uh-huh.
and we know that you struggle with it all the time. You do look fantastic in a dress, I'll tell you that much.
And he looks svelte from his
Stunning.
his hikes in
Yes.
his 25 miles
From-
in Japan.
From his excursions in Japan.
That was in one day, but sure.
which is probably what brought that little fucking cowtail in his beard from.
Yep.
Oh, that is
His
possible.
little like
God almighty.
swinging tail.
I'm gonna steal your Reese's.
You mean the Reese's I stole from you in the first place?
Yes.
Hold on, I'm hearing something here.
Wait,
Hold on.
What?
Is there something going on? Hold on. Hold on. Our producer is contacting us here. Hold on. I think we have urgent breaking
We have
news
breaking
here.
news.
Breaking news. Apparently, there are reports of a large, funny-haired man floating through New York City.
Let's go live to our correspondent on the ground.
Fuck is happening?
Yes, hello. OrkU, can you guys hear me out here?
Yeah, is this Jacob, our correspondent in New York City?
This is Jacob Backend out here, out in the field. We're lined up outside. Let's turn off Queen because we're no longer in that skit.
I'm just texting at this point.
We're out here in the field where we're seeing the warm up for the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Yes, we know it's early in the month, but we can start talking now about a celebration where we enjoy the genocide of an indigenous people.
What?
But we can see the setup and the decoration, and it looks like a new float is going to be introduced this year.
There's a brand new float in the Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Yes, see, this is a brand new float in the parade this year. It's under much controversy, however, we can verify that it's a character that Noob-Noob may be interested in.
Is it a long, strange-haired homosexual
Yes,
man?
It's a blonde-haired man
What
who
the fuck?
is doing push-ups.
Is he
They
wearing a
actually
jumpsuit?
Are creating
An
a float
orange
that can do push-ups.
jumpsuit.
Oh, is this a...
Wearing an orange jumpsuit.
This
Yes,
is what
this is
we're
a
doing.
new float that they are creating for the Macy's Day Parade.
Okay.
Is it
Apparently-
blonde-haired or blue-haired? I'm confused.
Well, we're just gonna come out and say it's Goku.
I know what we're doing here.
Goku is the float that they are going to introduce in the parade.
Heard about that before.
I can
but
see they're inflating it now, and it looks like it's starting to take the air. And
Where?
oh my God!
no! The horror!
Right. Oh, it got too close to one of the lines there.
Okay.
Some electricity got on it. It exploded. Oh my God! It's
The horror!
I don't know why they would fill this thing with petroleum.
Oh God!
It's such a mistake. Oh my God! It's got close to Garfield. Oh, and there goes the Odie float. This is disaster. There are bodies everywhere. There's blood.
There's petroleum!
Oh no! The giant turkey's floating in.
don't you have burgers to make, motherfucker?
This is horrible.
This is the true horror.
Screaming and running and
So
What the fuck?
God.
it looks like, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to celebrate the mass extinction of people this year. We'll
looks
just
like
have to stay home.
they're gonna
and,
cancel Thanksgiving.
eat turkey and argue with your families without the joy that was the parade.
Well, thank you for that horrific, depressing report. And
Yeah, we wish it could have been better news. However, oh my God, it's still going. It's
nope,
not
still
ending.
going.
It's
Still going. Long burn here.
it's everywhere. It's just floats are exploding. There's
petroleum
mummers-
jelly on fire
there's
everywhere.
Mummers are on fire.
Mummer.
It's just there's chaos and destruction everywhere.
Oh, wow. Wonder who could save the day. Probably Spider-Man.
If only.
See, we're in danger out here. We're gonna have to cut this short.
I'm sorry,
We're
we're
gonna go back
just-
to you in the studio.
I'm
hope
so
both-
sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
Wow, that
horrible
that
news.
sounded disastrous out there.
I can't. Why would they bring that float to the Macy's Day
I
Parade?
don't understand why you would fill it with a flammable gas. That's just like I don't know. Like they didn't learn.
Why would they think that they could promote just a silly movie and then cause the death and pain and of so many of so many poor people? Why would anyone want to be exposed to the horrors?
I rarely wish domestic violence on an individual, but for this instance, I wish the worst possible domestic violence on both of you. And hopefully you get AIDS at the end.
Hopefully, everyone in New York, only the casualties, I hope they're
I know
minimized.
New York has seen enough disaster. They don't need any more. Does that? I mean, why would you bring such a horrible creation into that city?
Especially one in the push-up position. It just seems like it's so long and
Can
extended.
a float even do a push-up?
I don't think so.
know. It's
Like 7 years of push-ups?
well, you know what? I guess now we'll never know.
Oh, well, I guess the promotion for some movie about some Broly guy is just gonna be...
Gonna have to wait for another day.
I don't know. So, anyway, we're so... Oh, God, the horror. Oh, so
You
sad.
done? You good?
So sad.
Is this
That was a
Queen?
disaster. That was just... I'm shook to my core.
I forgot about this song too.
I'm under pressure.
This is a great one. Queen with
Yeah.
David Bowie.
I forgot. About
I
this
mean,
one.
and there's another loss that happened way too soon.
David Bowie.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Queen than David Bowie, but
I don't know. They're both
They're
pretty
both-
prolific.
Freddie
both up
Mercury
there.
is better singer than David Bowie.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Freddie Mercury is like a once-in-a-generation voice. David Bowie was a great songwriter and singer, but they're not the same level. Even in this song, he does like crazy cadence things. Anyway,
Yes. I mean, he was so many octaves, just incredible.
In the movie,
talent.
they make it seem like it's because he has extra incisors in his mouth or something like that.
Well,
I don't know if that's true.
what? I don't know. We're
says
done
that.
with you, and
he's-
we're just celebrating Freddie Mercury's life. So
Because he's got the horse mouth.
sure. He looked real good with a mustache, though.
Oh, I do like the mustache.
He looked better with the mustache.
Yeah.
So, if you liked what you heard here today,
Well,
Go ahead and share it with your friends and family. Let them know how educated you are because you listen to such a smart show.
Like Freddie Mercury shared his venereal disease.
Yes. Are you done yet?
Are you? Should I just mute you?
So, we can go over to ourreviewswillkillyou.com. We go to Instagram at ork_u. Go to facebook.com/ourreviewswillkillyou. Go to YouTube at ourreviewswillkillyou. Search that. Go to over to Vero and go to Our Reviews Will Kill You as well. Share us with your friends. Share us with your family. Share us with your secret gay lover.
If we find out that you shared the show, if you let us know that you shared the show, maybe we'll share a piece of us with you. Something specific from Noob-Noob, maybe.
That's right.
I'm not getting whored out again.
OrkU is like herpes. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh my god. So, from all of us here, Our Reviews Will Kill You, to all of you at home, stay strong. We love y'all.